Next exercise, you're going to need a set of dumbbells. You can use 5s, 8s, 10s, 12s, wherever you're at. The same form is going to apply. I'm going to teach you how to do the correct form for a bicep curl. So there are a lot of different types of bicep curls. You see people at the gym with the bar. You see people with weights. You see people with even resistance bands. And there's a few key components that make sure you actually target that bicep muscle. And the first one to me is posture. So when you're doing a bicep curl, don't stand with your butt out. Bring your core tight. Shift your pelvis under your rib cages. So you're going to actually pretend like your pelvis was a bucket with water in it. And when it's straight, it's filled with water. But when you stick your butt out, you pour all the water out, right? When you have it hunched in, you pour the water out the back. So we're going to bring the pelvis to neutral. Rotate the shoulders down and back. Neck is nice and long. So you see people at the gym doing bicep curls and they're using their back to throw the whole muscle up because the weights are so heavy. That is the incorrect way. We're going to squeeze the glutes. We're going to soften the knees. Press the feet into the mat. We're going to draw the core in tight to our back. And make sure our pelvis is straight, and we don't want that water to fall out the whole entire time. Second tip is to curl your wrist forward a little bit. Don't let your wrist flip and flop while you're doing the weights. You don't want to swing. You don't want to use your whole body. Keep that little curl, and it'll keep the pressure right on the muscle or the resistance on the muscle as you curl all the way up. Now, some people do different bicep curls where they do halfway, keep the tension on the muscle, or they go all the way down, all the way up, okay? You can determine which ones you want to do based on your goals, but don't let that wrist flop down. Don't swing up with your body. Don't poke that butt out. Keep everything nice and in alignment. Squeeze tight. Keep your elbows away from your body. You don't want to use your body to hold the weight as you curl. That's a good indication that your weights are much too heavy and you need to go down. It's better to do less reps with good form than to do a whole bunch of out of control ass bicep curls that aren't in the right form. So let's start from the beginning. Press the feet down in. We're going to gather that core up, bringing the pelvis under. We're going to relax the shoulders. We're going to keep the wrists curled forward a little bit, and then we're going to squeeze. We're not going to use our body to squeeze. And as a rule of thumb, I like to come up for 1 second, down for 2. Up for 1 second, down for 2. Now let's make it less jerky. As soon as you hit the top of the range of motion, go right back down into it. And then if you want to add a little challenge, only go halfway down. Keep the tension on the muscle. If you're a little bit more advanced, keep one arm curled and curl one, holding an isometric hold on one side, keeping everything nice and tight. And don't count. Do them till you can't do them anymore. You're going to fatigue that muscle anyway, so don't aim for a number. And then switch. Okay? So do as many as you can. All right. Proper technique for a bicep curl. Start with whatever weight you feel is appropriate. Work your way up from there. All right. Hope you enjoyed.